Yeah.
Guys that you had on the different watch lists, do you have anybody on your personal watch list that you're expecting to fill some of those roles?
No, there's a lot of guys that have grown, and I think I hate really pointing out just too many individuals because of just the overall presence in our team. But the guy that I think had an incredible summer was Hart. He was to see what he's done with his body. He is totally bought in to being an all around player. What he did with his nutrition and overall development has been pretty incredible to see and to watch. As you sit there, there's a couple of young guys that I think.
That's good.
JJ Russell.
Now, how does that feel to hear Norvell say something like that about you to all of the media members?
Well, as a player, man, you never really know, like, if the coaches, well, they always watching, but you never really know if, they recognizing all your work. So it feels good, to know he know how much I've really, like, bought in and put up everything into this.
What personal aspects of your game do you think you've improved on the most during the off season in the spring?
Change of direction and coverage and pass rushing, definitely.
What does I'm sure you carry a little sour taste from the bowl game last year. How does that affect your motivation in preparing for this upcoming season?
I think some of it, for my own personal reasons, I want to bring back some I think we haven't had in a while. Old school Memphis defense, being a vicious defense that's talked about and known for something in the culture. So, I would say we didn't have a horrible game as a defense, and we have our greatest game. Definitely coming back this year, I feel like we have something to prove.
All right, I have a list of non-football related questions here. Trap music. Who created trap music? T.I. or Gucci?
T.I.
Drake versus Pusha T. Who you going with?
That's hard. I'm gonna go as far as which music I like better.
Yeah.
Drake.
If they let you pick the song that y'all get to run out of the tunnel to get hyped up for the game, what song would you pick?
NBA Young Boy, definitely, probably be. It's hard, man. Graffiti, I guess.
Easier to learn to play, boy.
That's hard.
What has been your most favorite experience about being a part of the Tiger football program?
For me personally, man, being around and playing with the guys I watched on TV when I was in high school and middle school, watching them play, like Sam Kraft, Jackson Dillon, those guys were older, so I was like young when they were just getting here and, putting in work. And even like Jannard Avery, when I was just started getting recruited in high school, I spent a lot of time with him last year. So me personally, man, just spending time with those guys and seeing what made them stick out to me when I was their age and what made them different. And for sure, they were definitely different when I got here and saw for myself, like, okay, that's why they were so special. You know what I'm saying?
What is it that you think is so special about Jannard Avery? He's not the tallest guy in height, but he's like big at heart. What do you think was so special about him that allowed him to make it to the NFL?
His, without a doubt, his work ethic and his unrelenting mind force. Like, he relentless. You know what I'm saying? Like, no matter what people tell him he can't do, he'll find a way to do it. And he always believed in himself when nobody believed in him. When people didn't believe in him, he believed in himself. He willing to do what others aren't, and he willing to be alone. So I say that definitely is what made him different.
Man, I talked to him at the pro day when they had it here, and he was telling me about like the conditioning he had to do, and they changed his diet a lot to cut a lot of fat. He mentioned one of his weaknesses though was these insomnia cookies right over here. How often do you get caught up eating more cookies than you should? Because it's like one of the only things that's open after like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. So they got me out of $20 a couple of times in cookies.
Yeah.
So is that like one? Is it? And the cookies are like? Do you have like a guilty pleasure that you maybe?
The cookies can definitely get you. I'm more of a like, I usually get hungry late night. So when I changed my diet this off season, my thing was stop eating after a certain time because that's how you put on some bad weight. So like, before that, I would go to like the Dixie Queen at night.
The grease bag special.
Yeah, honey gold tenders.
So that's something I'm personally struggling with. I don't like. I'm up late, like 2 o'clock in the morning most times before I go to sleep, and because of that, I get hungry late. So how do you control this? Is just like a mental discipline thing that you just know that you can't eat for the results, or is it something else that you do to cut those hunger cravings off late at night?
Well, ultimately, it comes down to how bad you really want it. Like at the end of the day, it's really like, do you really want the results? And in addition to that, some of it is, you're gonna have your little tricks of the trade. Like I got peanut butter bananas, or I make peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and package them up, make like 20 of them, package them up. Stuff that's not gonna do too much damage if I get hungry at night. Or before I go to bed, I chug a lot of water. That keep me from getting up in the middle of the night and having them. Sometimes I used to get up out of my sleep, man, and go eat without thinking about it because I was just hungry.
Sleepwalking to the refrigerator. Yeah.
But that chugging that water before definitely helped with that.
All right, sneak TJ in here. Super.
Oh, you want it? Okay. Man, how is it playing with a guy like TJ Carter?
I feel like it's special because I feel like he a young guy who understands like what it take to be great. And a lot of people, a lot of freshmen that came in, at his age, really not willing to do the work, or not hungry, or don't have that little edge about them, or that confidence or charisma that really push you on a different level from other guys. So it's good being around like-minded guys, guys that you want to grow with. You know what I'm saying?
Last thing, what are you most looking forward to about this upcoming season?
I'm looking forward to our young defense stepping up, growing, dominating, putting our name on the map. Because, a lot of people say we're on the map now. I feel like we haven't even really started, so I feel like that's what I'm looking forward to the most.